We've rounded, sorry, we've not rented anything. The final bend into the home straight with Gordon and Flash Watson here. FA Cup reaction. We are first and foremost now thinking about Liverpool, who will go to Oldham Boundary Park, League One side in the fourth round after knocking out Mansfield. But it will be controversial. We know what the headlines will be about tomorrow, don't we, Flash Gordon?
Yeah, it's unbelievable because Mansfield are going to be pinching themselves that they didn't actually go and give it that type of effort in the first half. They showed too much respect to Liverpool.
Yeah.
And listen, Brad Jones has had a great game, but you always felt that Liverpool could just up it.
But Luis Suarez wins it.
With a handball goal.
Wonderful. You know, Amari Stoudemire, Steve Nash, name your NBA stars. They'd have been proud of that little tap down around the keeper.
Exactly, but I still have a little look at, and again, it's Andre Mariner. I mean, it's always around Andre Mariner. He's got to be able to see that. His assistant referee has also got to see it. It does look blatant. I mean, as a striker, I'd say that it's ricocheted off onto his hand.
Yeah.
But he's actually palmed it into his path and put it into an empty net. So, I mean, it's going to be cheat, there's going to be handball, one hand on the cup, all them things, and it's just a shame that the whole 90 minutes is going to revolve around that one moment. Well,
I'm sure it's deja vu for our Liverpool fans. Sean Cleaver, what are your emotions right now? Because it's going to be a bit of a battering for the Uruguayan again, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm going to have to be a little bit magnanimous in this, and I think I'm going to have to accept that that probably shouldn't have been a goal. But the last 15 minutes of that game was the Matt Green and Brad Jones show, to be honest. Liverpool were counter-attacking the entire time. And again, the linesman gave offside for Matt Green when he really shouldn't have. It was completely onside, but Brad Jones was equal to him. As soon as he got close, and as soon as he got anywhere near it, Brad Jones just had the measure.
Is he pushing Pepe Reina for a starting place now, do you think?
I wouldn't say he's pushing him, but if Pepe was to move on, which has been rumoured, which has said he's been unsettled, and a lot of things have gone on about Pepe in the press of his bad form, then he certainly looks like he's going to be the first choice to go straight in there rather than dip into the transfer market. But I mean, who knows what will happen in the future? I mean, Reina's the #1 at the moment, and Brad Jones has just got the #1 shirt, so we'll see what happens. But I mean, all credit to Mansfield. They did come at it for the last 15 minutes, and they just didn't have enough in the tank. All the decisions go their way, and Liverpool just turned up and commanded the game early enough in the first half to keep the game going.
I was going to use an old football expression that he's blotted his copybook, but when it reference to Luis Suarez, I think it's probably, and this is going to be like one sort of sub-footer note at the bottom of his autobiography, isn't it, in terms of his kind of controversial moments. But do Liverpool fans care? Does it create a sense of them against us with the headlines that are going to come from this and the anti-Suarez critics?
No, because there is the culture in football, I suppose. It bothers me, but I'm not as a bigger us and them kind of person as a lot of football fans are, and a lot of Liverpool fans are very defensive of Luis Suarez and always have been.
Because he's so good?
Because he's so good, and because he creates such stress with the clubs that are our main rivals, like Manchester United, like Arsenal, like Man City. Yeah. He causes them problems, and there's a lot of back talk here and there about everybody and what Suarez does and doesn't do, and I think Liverpool fans enjoy that and enjoy the banter a little bit more, if you can call it banter at times. But he's one of those players, he divides opinion, he'll divide opinion wherever he goes, and at least there is that part of the game, as he's still Liverpool's top scorer, that lets his feet do the talking. And as long as that happens, I'm happy for him to be in that squad.
And you replaced Daniel Sturridge today. Sturridge scored. Happy with that?
Happy with him to get off the foot. Obviously, he needs to get a bit more fitness. Is to sort of remember that when things aren't going his own way, that he needs to sort of gel with the team a bit more. But it's early days. We'll see what happens. We'll see if Liverpool dip their toes in the market and get anybody else through. Hopefully they will, and we'll see how this team evolves.
Fourth round away at Oldham Boundary Park. It's not 93 places, but it's got to be 50 or so, hasn't it? The separation between the sides. You confident there? Would it be a slightly stronger side? Would you expect to see Gerrard there if he's fit?
I think we will be a slightly stronger side, and I think it will be with the back four, because Flanagan came on for Wisdom, who had a bit of cramp and a bit of a hamstring. And Flanagan was terrible, to be perfectly honest. He was giving balls away, he wasn't defending well, he got booked, and he was only on for about 12, 14 minutes. So it wasn't a good outing from Liverpool's back four, and possibly if Jamie Carragher wasn't there as the veteran voice of reason, you never know what might have happened there. But I think a stronger team, the fixture list will be a bit kinder to us at that time of the year as well. So, you know, let's see what happens.
Sean Cleaver, wonderful to have you on today as well. Appreciate your views and watching the game. Mansfield going down 2-1 at home to Sean's Liverpool. Catch up with you again soon.